Okay, we're back. Logic is failing here.
Jack, did Thomas Pickering ever do any chemical work for Avery Donaldson that you know of?
Ha! Thomas doesn't do any work for anybody.
We know you were at both Matthew's and Emily's places the morning of the murder. You had the opportunity to grab one of Emily's roses to use as a murder weapon to kill Matthew over your unpaid bill. Or maybe because he criticized the work you'd done.
Come on, Sheriff. My skin's thicker than that. Besides, at the time Matthew was killed, I was dropping off 5 bags of mulch over at Avery's place.
What, did Avery buy all the mulch? We just need the why. I clicked that! What? Decided to troll me this time? Really? Come on, game. There you go! Where would he have gotten the ricin? Even if they got Pickering to synthesize it for him for some reason, where the fuck would they have gotten the ingredients for it? That's true. Because Avery did mention that he was out buying mulch that day. But Emily's been out of mulch for a while.
Let's hope Carol's had some luck finding Avery's invoice so we can find out what he really bought that morning.
Carol, have you been able to find those invoices?
Probably not.
I haven't even had a chance to look. You're welcome to see if you can find them, though.
Yeah, at this point, I guess she's like, you find them. She probably does those tours because she's probably happy to get, like, a break from, like, dealing with the shit in the store. I'm loving these Santa Fe corn sticks. Okay. Slow down, relax. Well, Pickering bought a pair of rubber gloves. Not Pickering, Avery bought a pair of rubber gloves. Naughty, naughty, and then we don't have a choice. Oh, now we know if he actually had access to, mulch. I mean, not mulch, to the, ricin plant. So it seems like Avery had access to the ricin plant. And we have a chemist that could, extract it. Now, that kind of begs the question. Were they in cahoots? Did they work together? Because obviously that's the only way this could work.
Everything is starting to make sense, and I think I know who killed Matthew O'Neill. But there's one last thing I need to check out first.
Good plan. Bad plan!
I just need to find the proof that my theory is correct. I'll just lend Avery a hand by taking down these leftover decorations for him, and take a little look around the place while I'm at it.
Okay, is anyone else seeing that this is a bad plan? For the simple fact of, you're basically going into who you're suspecting as a murder person. A murderer. This is not a good place to be. Especially if he figures out that you're snooping around to find the murder weapon, i.e., the thing the rose was covered in that, you know, I'm still trying to figure out why the sheriff is carrying it around in his bare hands. That's like a horrible plan. Unless he was wearing, like, flesh-colored gloves or something. So, yeah. Putting 2 and 2 together, it is distinctly possible that something's up with the garden club. Where's that last freaking crane? I mean, to be fair, it's not like he didn't put the effort into his garden. He obviously did. Even Jessica said, you know, his first place is well earned. Oh, this puzzle. Okay, these are all right. Arrange the tiles with touching sides have matching colors. So basically a game of dominoes. Okay, you know what? Let's start from here. Blue touches blue. We need blue touching blue over here. So blue. Touches blue there. Okay. White, white, white. No, that doesn't work, so... Oops. I pushed the wrong button. Okay, so far so good. Okay, let me see white over there. So, up here, down there. Maybe this isn't the right thing to have there. So let's switch it up. Actually, no. Actually. Oh, crap. Yeah, I have that down there, actually. Okay, so we figured that out. So I see white on the top as well. Okay. Actually... Okay, these three are all right. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. Got it. Hello. The castor bean plants. Intriguing. And...
Castor oil plants? I thought so.
Jessica, what are you doing here?
Confirming a theory, Avery, that the ricin that killed Matthew O'Neill was made from castor beans grown in your garden. You imported these plants from Florida specifically for that purpose.
That's preposterous. I have no idea how to make ricin from castor beans. Besides, you seem to have forgotten that I have an ironclad alibi courtesy of the Maine Coast Garden Center.
I know that. That's why you needed an accomplice, Thomas Pickering. Between his background as a former chemist and your access to the raw materials for ricin, you made a perfect team. And while you were busy establishing your alibi at the garden center, Thomas was delivering a ricin-tainted rose to Matthew O'Neill.
You're correct that Thomas and I were a team, but the only thing we're guilty of is rigging the garden contest. My exotic plants need a staggering amount of fertilizers, pesticides, and other chemical help to thrive in a New England climate, so we struck up a little arrangement.
Yes, Thomas made sure you won the competition every year, ensuring you received a generous supply of Humboldt Chemical garden products. And in return, you gave him the cash part of the prize.
It was worth giving Thomas the $5,000 every year to maintain the scheme. Much richer prizes awaited me if my garden advanced to the New England regional competition and won there. But the arrangement never included murder.
Not true. I think Matthew became suspicious when you began winning the competition year after year. Suspicious enough to threaten to start an inquiry and have Thomas removed as president of the garden club. If that happened, your winning streak and everything that came with it would be over. That was your motive in silencing Matthew.
And Thomas? What was his motive?
Thomas didn't want to lose his position as president of the club or his $5,000 annual bribe. Perhaps more importantly, he was afraid he would face censure and possibly legal trouble for fixing the competition. What I think happened the morning of the murder is that while you were establishing your alibi at the garden center, Thomas was making his rounds judging gardens. He went to Emily's garden first and took her shears and one of her roses with him when he left. Being careful to wear gloves, he painted the thorns with ricin. It takes only a minuscule amount to kill.
Yep.
And went next door to Matthew's garden. He left the rose for Matthew to pick up, knowing that the thorns would prick his hand and deliver the fatal poison. He also left behind Emily's garden shears to cast suspicion on her. Finally, Thomas went on to judge your garden and left his gloves here so no one else in the competition would see him with them.
That wasn't part of the plan. I didn't know who those gloves belonged to. Thomas thought the whole thing up and threatened to expose me as a fraud if I didn't go along with it.
That's enough, Avery. I figured you would panic and sell me out. That's why I need to silence you. And now that you've figured everything out, Jessica, I'm afraid you will have to go too.
Hold it right there, Pickering. Put that gun on the ground, slowly.
Did you hear it all?
Everything. More than enough to put both Thomas and Avery away for a very long time.
I guess this whole matter just proves the old saying, you reap what you sow.
Ag! Bad joke. Bad joke. That was a painful pun. No. Yeah, this is the first one. I think it's actually the only... No. Yeah, this is the only one where Jessica actually gets physically threatened. And my opinion is Avery should go away for a little less time than Thomas, because Thomas forced him into it, basically. Like, they shouldn't have been rigging the contest, but Avery was like, I don't want to kill anyone over this. Jesus Christ. But got forced into it. So both their greeds got the better of them, but I think in Avery's case, he's also kind of scared. Again, I do always factor that in. You remember from Mudlarks, I did say the same thing. But Pickering was a real asshole. I forgot it was Pickering that was the actual murderer, not Avery. I kind of reversed them. Because Avery kind of gave me the creeps for some reason. Oh no, Avery isn't the creepy one. No, I'm wrong. I'm mixing him up actually with another case. You'll see in next time. Oh, I have a Pete. I don't need comfort now, kitty. Well, that pun was terrible. Seth, goddammit, why did you do that? Why did you do the pun? Come on. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time for the next case. Bye.